listening to a radio station where
it's controlled chaos. Stomping the IE and the world on 1050 AM KCAA, NBC News Talk Radio.
Controlled chaos. KCAA 1050 AM 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. Good morning, everybody. I'm Gary Garver here with the guru of the ghetto, Jigga Jones. Good morning, Jigga.
Yeah, man, what's going on over there? Burning the whole doggone state down over there.
Yeah, the planet's on fire, especially California, but everywhere it's burning up, man. In Asia and Europe, there's no global warming, man, at all. The Arctic Circle's melting. Yeah, we're not
talking about the fire y'all had over there in Idlewild.
Oh, I know the Idlewild fire. Yeah, it's being contained, but there's a bad fire up north. The car fire in Redding, California, that's killed like 6 people. In fact, really sad story. I guess this grandfather or great-grandfather went to go run some errands, and he left his 2 great-grandchildren and his wife in the house, and he didn't think the fire was near the house or anything like that. And then like 15 minutes after he left, I guess his wife called and said, "Hey, get back home. The fire's coming up the hill." And he couldn't get back. The traffic was blocked, the road was blocked, and the fire was overtaken. And these the kids and the wife burned. You know, it's terrible.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
it's horrible.
When they tell you, listen.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
You don't screw around. You do not screw around with fire. If the fire's coming, they tell you to evacuate. Evacuate. Nothing's worth your life, man. It's very sad. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you something, man. We are the humans are burning this place down, burning the earth down. It's so hot now. I was talking to a couple people who lived in the valley when I grew up in the valley. You grew up in the valley, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you grew up in the valley. The crazy thing is that, you know, you didn't really hit 100 degrees. It was rare when it was 100 degrees during the summer. That was considered a hot day in the valley, 100 degrees. Usually it was in the 90s.
Yeah, remember, 101 was hot. Remember that? That was, oh my God.
Oh, that was burning up.
The world.
Yeah, exactly. That was like burning up. You know, you didn't even go outside. Now it's the norm.
Well, you know,
go ahead.
I think it's like this, though, because remember when we were like then, it was 101 was hot. Now 115 is hot.
Yeah.
I just say it's all due to inflation. You know, $10 when it was 101 degrees used to go a long way. You could buy all your friends' food. Not $10, you get one person's food.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, everything's getting out of control. I mean, it's like we're running around in a circus here, and the clowns are running the government. We have the orange man running the government.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
With the big bozo hair. Anyways, yeah, so... yeah, it's crazy, man, what's happening, and it's going to be hot. Listen, we have another at least month and a half, 2 months of this stuff, and, you know, 100 degrees is the norm now in the valley or in the Inland Empire. So, anyways, when
in Woodland Hills, it's always been hot in Woodland Hills, man.
It's always been hot there. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I mean, you know, when it's like, I'm like, oh, it's only 99 degrees today. That's a nice, cool day.
Remember, they used to make jokes, and Dr. Jack Kevorkian would just roll his patients out to Woodland Hills and leave them on the street, and they would die from the heat.
Oh, stop. Anyways, just be cool. And if there's a fire out there, and I feel so bad for those people up in Redding, California, because that fire is just raging out of control. And of course, the Idlewild fires, it's settled down a little bit. So thank God for that. But anyways, did they tell?
They showed the pictures of the Idlewild fire over here, man. And that, you know, I've always thought of California as a version of hell. But when you see the pictures depicting that, you really understand that that's what it is. You got, don't forget to tell people to repeal the car tax. yes on Prop 6. so they stop paying all this money for gas. You know what I'm saying? The car tax on the gas and the gas tax. You got to get rid of that.
Yeah, the weed tax too, the marijuana tax. We got to get rid of that too.
Man.
Though I did find a place that I can buy the weed for cheap now for my brother. It's like 150 an ounce. Thank God, 150 an ounce.
You found a street dealer or something.
No, I did not find a street dealer. I found a dispensary near my home actually that I can get the weed for. And I just gave my brother like a half ounce. You know, I said, here's a half ounce, smoke away. So he put it away in a week. That's how he's smoking a half ounce a week now, which is fine. It makes him feel better. So be it. It's his medicine. So there you go. Anyways, be careful out there, especially in the heat. I know the Coachella Valley's burning up, and I feel bad. I really felt bad because I read that story this morning how the great grandfather.
That's a bad story, man. That's horrible.
It's a bummer. So just listen. If they tell you, listen, if there's fire coming, if you can see the flames through your window at your home, get the hell out of there. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know, nothing's worth your life. You know what I mean? So just
man,
please.
I saw the flames on the TV and I was ready to leave the house.
I hear you.
And I said, wait, that's 400 miles away. I was ready to leave. I said, oh my God, where is that? And then it's Idlewild. Wait a minute, how many miles is that from here? I started doing distance and math.
Yeah. No, it's crazy, man. So just be careful out there. We got another couple months of this. You know, I mean, we had the Santa Ana winds haven't even hit yet. So that comes in like September, October.
The guy that supposedly caught these fires, the start of those fires.
Yeah. It was crazy. By the way, I hate to say it. Usually it's white guys that are doing this. It was an African American cat that did this time. So, anyways.
You know, in California, evil comes in all colors.
You're right. All shapes and sizes.
Sure does.
I'm not listening. I'm not dissing the brothers. I'm just saying I was shocked because I'm like, oh, the guy, because usually it's a white guy. It's a young white guy in his 20s or 30s.
Or he was a white guy and he played with fire too much.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyways, just be careful out there. Yeah, I had a nice weekend. I went to the Vice's Nice charity poker tournament Saturday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I actually played
Did
really.
You win?
Well, listen, man. I sort of wear down. I mean, if it's not, it's for charity. It's for a good cause. So I threw, my $50 into the pot or whatever, and I actually played for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I was playing pretty well, and then I just burned out. You know what I mean? So one hand I just threw it all in, and I lost. But it's it was a great fun event, fun evening. The crazy thing is now, Jigga, back in the day, when I was doing interviews for the Howard Stern show, I interviewed probably over 300 adult stars in my 10 years of doing the interviews with Howard. I go to the AVN Awards in Vegas, and then there's a bunch of events here in Los Angeles and blah, blah, blah. So I knew all the porn stars and adult stars, and I dated a few of them throughout the years and things like that. And now I've sort of tried to put that on the back burner. But, it was really a packed event. But the whole adult industry has completely changed. I didn't recognize one adult star, one girl, and these girls are so young. They look like they're in their teens or early 20s. All of them. It's like, wow. I mean, it just keeps on going and going and going. Like this is like, why do you think women? I know why guys do it. You can get laid and get paid. To do it. That's a win-win for a guy. But girls are just like in their early teens and 20s are doing this. What do you think the fascination is with this? Do you have any idea?
It's not even a fascination. You had Obama in the White House.
Obama, hold on. You're blaming Obama for the adult industry for girls going into pornography? I mean, come on.
Well, if you let me finish, so it makes more sense.
Oh, you're crazy.
Obama was in office for 8 years,
Jesus.
And there were no legitimate jobs where anybody, male or female, could make $26, $27 an hour anymore. All the factory jobs are gone. All the professional jobs shipped overseas. So the only place where you could make a ridiculous amount of money in a short amount of time used to be, hey, I'm going to be a welder. I'm going to make $36 an hour. I'm going to be a machinist. I'm going to make $42 an hour. Doesn't exist anymore, not after Obama. You can't manufacture nothing. So now the only thing you can make is pornos and make that kind of money.
What? All you can do is what? I didn't.
All you can do is make pornos.
Oh, porno. Okay. Well, it's just bizarre. I just listen. I haven't gone to an event. I went to a AVN Awards. I don't know about three years ago, but I don't go to any of those events. I've sort of retired from doing the interviews. But I was just shocked at how young these girls are, and like they're doing like porn.
It's sad to me because we went to AVN out here, and some of these broads, the thing was so young. I don't know how anybody found that attractive.
Yeah, it's sort of disturbing.
There's nothing sexy about a teenage girl, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
don't
it.
think so.
I dig it. It was disturbing.
A woman doesn't look good till she her in her 30s and her curves start to soften up.
Yeah,
that's when they start looking good.
Well, we're getting old too.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
All right. The other thing that was disturbing to me, I had a conversation with one of my friends. I was talking to one of my friends who's used to be a big porn producer, Will Ryder. He did all the parodies like the Brady Bunch XXX, or not the Brady Bunch XXS, and all these different.
He's got the Rambo,
not the Cosby's XXX. So, anyways, we're talking, and we go back years and years and years. And one of his friends comes up, and he's talking about this guy was like an MMA fighter and this and that, and he was talking about how he kicked 6 guys' asses at once and this. So I'm thinking this guy's a tough dude, and then my buddy says, yeah, well, Gary's pretty tough too. And I go, no, I've retired and all that from doing. I don't get into fights and all that thing now. But the disturbing thing was this: they started talking about gay porn, right? And the weird thing is this guy, a big tough dude, right? I mean, MMA fighter. I guess he was in the porn industry. I didn't know. He goes, they're talking about gay porn, and they're talking, and this guy goes, well, for $2,000, I would do it, in a heartbeat. And I'm like, how? Like what? It was like a shock. It's like this dude's a big tough dude, and he's talking about for a measly $2,000, he would let some guy jump on top of his backside, or he would do something to the guy. I'm like, are you?
Hey, well, you let people do it for a lot less than you're in jail. So at least he's willing to admit,
I'm just disturbed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe I'm getting jaded, but I just don't. It's disgusting.
$2,000 was important to you, like average person. They say, well,
dude,
I hope it ain't very big.
Would you let some guy jump on your backside for $2,000? Would you?
Depends on what time of my life they hit me.
Would you put your mouth?
I really need the $2,000.
Would you put your mouth down there? Would you put your mouth down there for $2,000? Give me it. Would you really do it? Yes or no? Come on. Don't give me.
It might not be $2,000, but for the right amount of money, you would get down on your knees and from somebody's penis.
No, I would not.
And sit the yard line at the Super Bowl for the right amount of money.
No, I would not. I would never sell out, dude. I had a chance to sell out. I told you when I dated that girl that had her leg chopped off, and she inherited $5 million. She got a $5 million insurance claim.
That's different, though.
Oh, that's different.
If a man says, Gary, I'm giving you $2 million. Go down and blow the equivalent of Michael Jackson during the halftime game, you would do it.
$2 million? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think I would. I had a chance to sell out.
Bruno Mars was standing aside and waiting to you. Okay, now it's time for Gary to do his job.
No way, Jose.
I'll tell you what, I'm right back there clapping when you get your money.
Would not do it. Would not do it. I would never. That's the one thing I can say about myself. No matter the amount of money somebody would offer me to do that, I would never do that. I'm not a sellout. I learned that. Very young.
Be a sellout? Hey, man, think of all the charities you can help after you had $2 million.
Charities. If I'm going to do that, I'm keeping all the money. Screw the charities. All right, listen. Screw the homeless. All right, and the veterans. All right, control K. I'm going to do that. No, they'd have to.
There's a whole other opportunity to make money.
I'd have to be completely hammered out. No, I couldn't do it. Could not do it. Could not do it. No.
Shots of tequila to make it go.
Cannot do it. Cannot do it. Listen, couldn't do it. All right, we got to take a break. Control Chaos. No way, Jose. All right. All right. Jigga Jones in Vegas. I'm here in Encino. We'll be back more Chaos. We've got plenty to talk about. All right, right after this.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
This is Judge Herb Dodell, and our show is called For the People. It's available every Monday at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, and we'll be talking about all kinds of things pertaining to the law and how it really works from the inside as opposed to the outside. So tune in and learn all you need to know about the legal system and how it works.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
I'm telling you right now.
What do we have to do here?
Nothing. I'm going to take a shower. You sit there and have a drink. Water.
I don't drink. Can I stay on the bar?
No, you must come here now.
No.
Please.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not doing anything with you. I'm not embarrassing you.
I'm sorry. I cannot. No, yesterday was a kind of aggressive for me. I need to know a person to be touched.
I won't do a thing.
I don't want
Everything, please. I swear I won't. Just sit with me. Don't embarrass me in the hotel. I'm here all the time.
I
sit
know,
with me.
but
I
I don't
promise.
want to.
Please sit there. Please. 1 minute.
No,
I
I
ask
can't.
you. Go to the bathroom.
Please, I don't want to do something I don't want
Go
to.
to the bathroom. Come here. Listen to me.
I want to go downstairs.
I'm not going to do anything. You'll never see me again after this. Okay? That's it. If you embarrass me in this hotel,
I'm not
stay.
embarrassing you. It's just that I don't feel comfortable.
I mean, don't have a fight with me in the
It's not
hall.
nice.
Please, I'm not going to do anything. I swear, my children. Please come in. On everything. I'm a famous guy.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable right
Please
now.
come in now. And 1 minute. And if you want to leave, when the guy comes with my
Why
jacket, you can go.
yesterday you touched my wrist?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. Just come on. I'm used to that. Come on.
Are you used
Please.
to that?
Yes, come in.
No, but I'm not used to
I
that.
won't do it again. Come on. Sit here. Sit here for a minute, please.
No, I don't want
If
to.
you do this now, you will embarrass me. But no. Fine. Never call me again. Okay? I'm sorry. I promise you I won't do anything.
I know, but yesterday was too
The
much
guy's
for me.
coming. I will never do another thing to you. 5 minutes. Don't ruin your friendship with me for 5 minutes.
I know, but it's kind of like, it's too much for me. I can't.
Please, you're making a big scene here.
No,
Please.
but I want to leave.
Okay, goodbye.
The man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again. That's right. It's the second coming of Gary Gardner.
Oh, just 5 minutes. Let me take a shower and get naked. And then I'm going to come out naked and masturbate in front of you. Just 5 minutes. Don't ruin your friendship over that. Don't ruin your relationship with me. I'm very famous. I'm a very famous guy. I can put you in movies. The great Harvey Weinstein. All right, Controlled Chaos. KC.
Harvey Wienerstein.
Harvey Wienerstein. How they fall from grace. Controlled Chaos. KCAA 1050 AM 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. Gary Garver here in Encino. Jigga Jones in Las Vegas. And another one has bit the dust. Les Moonves, the top CBS executive, has now been accused of sexual harassment, Jigga. I tell you, man, it just goes on and on and on. What do you think about all this? Now, let me just give a little background on this. 6 women have accused CBS chairman and CEO Les Moonves of sexual harassment. Additionally, more than 24 company employees, past and present, detailed incidents of harassment, gender discrimination, or retaliation at CBS, the report said. In response to the story, Moonves, 68, provided a statement to the New Yorker saying, I recognize that there were times decades ago when I may have made some women uncomfortable by making advances. Those were mistakes, and I regret them immensely, but I always understood and respected and abide by the principle that no means no, and I've never misused my position to harm or hinder anyone's career. So I guess the CBS board of directors is meeting today, actually, to seal, I guess, not to see about Moonves's fate, but to seal it, as they're going to fire his ass. What do you think about all this? I guess this stuff came out decades ago, 20, 30 years ago, that he did this stuff. He's been dating that one chick from Big Brother. What's her name? Julie Chen or whatever.
No, nobody watches Big Brother anymore. AOL is dead.
Yeah, but anyways, he's been dating this Asian chick, Julie Chen, I guess, for 20 years.
Let me start on this. First off, I don't like Les Moonves at all for his political things he's done, the stuff he did with Chevy Chase, all the stuff in his history. So let me start with that.
Okay.
I don't like him at all. I would like to see anything bad happen to him. Start with that. But this crap of something from 30 years ago popping up as if it happened yesterday, I'm not good with. Because in the last 30 years, our whole society has changed.
Absolutely.
You know, there's a scene in Animal House where a guy dresses up as another dude and comes in, you know, well, that's another movie. That's Revenge of Nerds. The Animal House where the guy comes in, the broad is drunk, and has sex with her. And back then, that was considered, hey, you got drunk, and some guy they had was way with you. That was considered cool 30 years ago.
Right.
Not today.
Well, it's completely changed.
Rape by chemical intoxicant didn't happen until 1998. So for us to say something that happened 30 years ago is equivalent to it happened yesterday is not true.
You're right about that. You're absolutely right. I mean, go ahead.
One of the issues. That I have a problem with this. Just let these people finding tweets. Oh, this guy 7 years ago tweeted something that was racist. Well, 7 years ago, people weren't stupid. And they understood a joke was a joke and things were funny and you could say things and you could laugh about race 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, all this crap, I won't get into it.
Well,
but anyway, not that long ago, people thought racist jokes were funny because they are. You know, it wasn't offensive. Now people have contests to see who's more offended by something considered racist.
Well, I mean, an All in the Family or a Sanford and Son or a Jeffersons and all these, you can have them on
illegal felony racism.
Right.
By today's standards.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't have those shows, even though they were fantastic shows and actually taught us a lot about culture, our different cultures and things like that, and how people view other cultures.
I learned a lot of things I know about white people by watching All in the Family.
Absolutely, and the Jeffersons and Good Times and all those.
Sanford and Son, the most racist guy in the world. Becomes the police chief later on in Sparta, Mississippi, and he understands everybody.
Right, exactly.
So through TV, I was able to understand that you can be a bad guy and turn around.
Right, exactly. That's funny. The crazy thing is that I gotta agree with you that our society and our culture has completely changed and gone ass. I think it's gone ass backwards, not forward, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it hasn't. Because things that George Carlin said on stage that knocked the place down will get the place burned down today.
Oh yeah, Richard Pryor.
If you went to Berkeley and said some of the stuff, and this is where I get upset, because my idol Richard Pryor said a lot of things that were very true in the 60s, and people got it, and it basically put it in your face.
Yeah.
But today, to say the same things, oh, he's race baiting, oh, he's pandering to a certain audience, and that's not what Richard Pryor did. Richard Pryor opened your eyes to the vision that he saw.
Exactly.
And if you liked it, cool. If you didn't like it, it's okay. But today, if you don't support what some black guy is saying, you're racist now. Because I say, hey, Gary, black guys get the ticket on Monday is racist because, whatever reason. If you disagree with me, he disagrees with the black guy.
Then I'm a racist. Then I turn into a racist because I disagree with what your statement is.
That's allowed in California and other parts of the state.
It's all over. It's not just California. It's all over. Don't believe me. We're like one of the least racist state in the union. There's compared to Alabama or Mississippi.
There are more accusations. There are more people accusing people of being racist in California, Austin, Texas, and in New York than anywhere else in the country.
All right.
So that lets you know where the stupidity is.
Well, there's a lot of people in California and New York,
and it's New York.
All right. Well, listen, I want to get back onto this point where I think it's Les Moonves. I mean, he's going to get fired. He's already going to get fired. His fate is sealed.
The dude that owns Papa John's is getting fired because he said the N-word.
Yeah.
And I say the N-word every day.
You're allowed to. You're a black guy.
A couple of times. No, that's not.
Well, that's what our society says, though. Okay, listen to the music.
You cannot say that this person can say it. But here's the deal. Just the fact that you say that a black person can say it
and that's
and
racist.
A white person cannot is racism already.
Okay, well, let me ask you something, okay? If a white guy puts out a rap song and uses the N-word like the brothers do in the rap songs, don't you think that white guy is going to get completely hammered by the music industry or by the African-American rappers for using the N-word and this and that? I mean, when I listen to some of this rap music, okay, and I'm just saying, I'm not bagging on the rap music. They can do whatever they want. Everybody's free to say whatever they want. But I'm offended by what they're saying because it's so off the top. And this and that, I'm gonna F this chick up or what? I mean, whatever it is, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But if a white guy did it, okay, he's gonna get blasted. So yes, there is a double standard if you want to call it a double standard.
I don't like the double standard because I'm telling you something. There is a difference between a black person and an N-word. And if you truly know black people, you know this to be true. But you can't say that.
I know.
Because how dare you say it? I'm telling you right now. Barack Obama, one of the most I would say,
stop Obama.
This guy's got class. Obama's got class all day long, but no common sense. So he's a black person, But a dude who robs a liquor store, who's been in prison 5-6 different times, robs you at gunpoint. That's an N-word.
Well,
but nobody seems to understand the difference between the two, so they just say all of it's wrong.
Well,
and I'm not with that. So Buckwheat Obama, I'm not cool with, but he is the definition of an etiquette black person. Cool. Somebody like myself that might rob you at gunpoint. Maybe I'm an N-word, which is okay. I'm the number one in America. I'm happy with that.
There you go.
But my thing is this, man. This thing about this 30 years ago, you could laugh about. 30 years when I went to school, it was a contest to laugh at white folks who we laughed at the white folks, and the Mexicans laughed at the black people and the white folks, and we had contests and laughed. At the end of the day, everybody hived their five, everybody was cool. But today, you make a racial joke at somebody curls up in the fetal position looking for a safe space. I'm so offended, I have to go home and go cry for an hour because somebody called me a name.
All right. Well, let me get back to. I hear you. I agree with you, and we're going to actually touch base on that because I was watching the Dodger game yesterday, and this guy Sean Newcomb almost no-hit the Dodgers, and I guess while he was no-hitting the Dodgers, he came within an out of no-hitting the Dodgers yesterday. Chris Taylor got a single with 2 outs in the bottom of the top of the 9th, but I guess during the game. Somebody went through his Twitter account and found some racist remarks he tweeted like 6-7 years ago when he was like 16, 17 years old, and now he had to apologize for these racist tweets again. So which I'm telling you, people of Earth, stay off of Twitter.
Racist tweets. When it's racist tweets, did it inspire a Klan? Did somebody get hurt? Did a black person somewhere get oppressed because of these tweets? If the answer is no, then it's crap.
Well, listen, we'll touch base on this because I want to talk about that. But I want to talk about this.
All my tweets are racist. You go through my tweets, they're all racist.
Hey, when we had our first meeting to do the Control Chaos radio show 4.5 years ago, you know what? Jigga Jones, Guru the Ghetto, what kind of shirt we went to Danny's. I'll never forget. We went to Danny's, okay, to meet about talking. I think it was in North Hollywood to talk about doing the Control Chaos radio show. And this guy wears a Ronald McDonald Hitler T-shirt to me. And I'm like, you know, luckily I knew you beforehand, okay? And I knew you're a little off the wall and off the chain. But I'm like, I looked at the T-shirt, and it's Ronald McDonald as Adolf Hitler. And I'm like, what the F are you doing, dude? You know, I mean, how offensive is that? You know, I mean, I
didn't even think about that like that, though.
Yeah, well, I know you did, you know, but I'm just saying it's very offensive. It's a very offensive shirt, you know, and especially to a Jew like me or whoever, you know, and half Jew, that is. And but I laughed. What did I do? Did I laugh it off or what? Didn't I laugh at it?
It was ridiculous. It was the most ridiculous shirt you've ever seen in your life.
Right. I didn't get offended by it. I mean, I was offended.
I was like, oh, my buddy made this for me.
The difference is I was offended by it, but I laughed it off because I'm like, who cares? You know what I mean? Stop. It's crazy. But let's get back into this sexual harassment stuff with Les Moonves, because you made a really great point about this.
I like to see him go down. I'm glad to see him go. You know, I will sing the Na 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 song to him. But the thing is, where does this stop?
This happened. Look, I know. This is what I'm saying.
I've got friends that can make anything racist.
Of course.
I had a dude that was sitting in jail for stealing money from somebody, and said the whole system is racist because he's sitting in a cell with white walls, a black door, and a green toilet. He had a whole idea of how this whole thing was a racist thing. You know, the white wall, the white people are keeping him in.
Right, the white man.
The black door is white, and the green is the money. You know, when
the green man is the toilet bowl.
Just stop stealing stuff from people. You stop going to jail.
Exactly. I mean, that's very easy.
But he found racism, and you can find, and like George Carlin says, and I hate to say this, you know, George Carlin would be a war criminal today because he told way too much truth.
Oh yeah,
but, I mean, this is the society that George Carlin warned us about.
Yeah.
He warned us about this happening, and here we're walking right into it going, oh, yeah, somebody said something racist 30 years ago. Oh, fire him. Don't hire him. Let him go broke. Let him put a shopping cart down the middle of Ventura Boulevard.
Well, listen,
that's it.
I'm going to talk about what happened to Ving Rhames over, I guess, a couple of years ago in Santa Monica. I want to talk about that. But before that, then we got to take a break, is that this thing with Les Moonves, this stuff happened 20, 30 years ago. When is enough enough? I mean, you know, when are you gonna bring up everybody's past? I mean, I'm sure I did something, you know, like I grabbed some girl's ass or something like that, or I don't know, maybe I made, hey, I wanted to go have sex with her.
You drove through a black neighborhood too fast. That was racist. Because, you know, 20 years ago, you may have not cared if you hit some black guy that ran the street because you ran 10 miles over the speed limit. That was racist. And I'm telling you, this is where it's going, man.
I know, it's crazy.
You got to stop this stuff. All this virtue signaling and all this crazy stuff has got to stop.
Yeah, well, like I said, this Me Too movement's really taken off, and I think it's you know, when you're bringing up stuff.
I'm with the Me Too movement. Hey, if somebody did something to you like that, hey, Harvey Weinstein kind of stuff, hey, there's no time limit that should be set on.
Well,
like
I mean, if you're raped, listen, there's difference between rape and
booty jammed and mammer jammed. That's different.
Well,
you know, like your boy Bill Cosby, booty jamming and mammer jamming. Okay, I'm good with that. You know, somebody saying something or kissing broad and that was it. Come on, man, that was like stupid. There used to be a game in grade school called Boys Kiss the Girls and Girls Kiss the Boys. You know, today that's sexual assault.
I called it. We had a different game. It was like guys grabbing girls' asses and girls just relenting. Okay, it is Controlled Chaos, KC. That's how much time has changed. Controlled Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garber. They're just different, you know. I don't know. I don't find something 30 years ago should be relevant, you know, today. I don't know. I just have a different vibe about it. All right, we'll be back with the Jigga Jones man right after this.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM, KCAA.
This is Gary Garver, and I've written a book called Radio Blows. It's all about my career in the radio business, my time with the Howard Stern Show, and celebrity interviews, my top 10 cool celebrities and my top 10 uncool celebrities. Here's a sample of a couple cool ones and a couple uncool ones.
Make a citizen's arrest on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff here.
Yeah?
All right, I'm holding you. Call, get the marshal.
Get the marshal?
We'll see who's wrong. We'll see who's wrong.
Get the marshal right now?
We'll see who's wrong.
Are you one of the scary morning people who are going to ask horrible things? You got that look. Are you?
Do I have that look?
You do. You got the look like, watch me do something I would have in second grade.
If you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose? I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
If you're on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, Radio Blows, available now on Amazon, Amazon.com, and Kindle. Radio Blows. If you want to get in the radio business or find out the inner workings of radio, it's a must-read book.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today. Hey golfers, it's Gary Garver. Come join me for a great day of fun on the golf course. It's the second annual Live Like Kayla Charity Golf Tournament being held Monday, August 6th at the Rancho San Luis Club in Rancho Santa Fe, California. This is a non-profit event that benefits the Live Like Kayla Scholarship Fund. The foundation's goal is to make an impact on our communities that will inspire positive social change in our youth and the underprivileged through scholarships and education. For more information and to sign up to play, go to livelikekayla.org. That's livelikekayla.org. You can also give them a call at 760-466-8064. That's 760-466-8064. The second annual Live Like Kayla Charity Golf Tournament, August 6th at the Rancho San Luis Club in Rancho Santa Fe, California. It's going to be a great time for a great cause.
How you doing? I'm with CBS.
How are you?
Would you ever run for president?
Nope.
If Warren Beatty is elected president, would you attend one of his Meet the Interns parties?
I'm not sure what that means.
Do you consider yourself a failure?
No, do you?
No.
Okay.
Are you getting laid a lot?
Where are you from?
CBS Radio, IMARC TV.
Really? And you're asking stupid questions like these?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
How often do you masturbate?
Why do you ask stupid questions when you have access to the media that people theoretically listen to become educated?
Have you ever had a gay sex fantasy?
Are you just an idiot?
Have you ever smoked marijuana?
Are you just a fool? I mean, is there anything more to you than insane, kind of empty-headed questions?
Have you ever tried Viagra?
Evidently not.
Thanks.
Controlled chaos. NBC Talk Radio, KCAA 1050 AM.
The man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again.
Yes.
That's right. It's the second coming
Fat James.
of Gary Garver.
I love that interview, man. That's Mike Farrell. You remember Mike Farrell, right, Jigga?
Oh, yeah. You kidding?
BJ Honeycutt from the from MASH. I love that's one of my
great guy and very, very funny opinions on everything.
He just did have some funny opinions on that interview.
Everything.
Everything.
You ask him, hey, gasoline, yes or no? And you would come up with something, well, I don't like setting people on fire. What?
Are you a moron? Are you just stupid? Are you empty-headed? I love it. Anyways, Jigga Jones in Vegas. I'm here in Encino. And, you know, Jigga, we were talking about what happened to Les Moonves, and he's going to get fired. I guarantee it. this week for sexual harassment. I guess 6 women came out, but when is it? What's the time limit on this stuff? You're digging up stuff 20, 30 years ago. I don't get it.
You got Harvey Weinstein. That should be no time limit.
Exactly.
He's forced on people.
Well, he did it recently.
Sexually assaulted people.
He did it recently, though.
And yeah, and that too. And Les Lopez, who I really could see him launch out of torpedo tube, I wouldn't care. But we're talking about 30 years ago. This guy's got I don't know, care what he's got, but the whole thing is this is not something that's even criminal today. This is just stupid.
It's crazy. Anyways, I just find it. I mean, if you did it in the last 5, 10 years, I can see it, or even 15 years. But you're digging up stuff 25, 30 years ago. I don't get it. Now you're really.
He pinned her down and kissed her on the mouth. Oh my God, the world is over.
Yeah, right. I mean, if he had raped her 30 years ago or something like that, then we have a different story.
Raped 30 years ago, then
well, I'm just saying then it's a different story. All right, listen, let's get into this Ving Rhames story. Ving Rhames said police held him at gunpoint in his own home after a neighbor reported a robbery. Ving Rhames was recently held at gunpoint in his own home by police officers who suspected he was burglarizing the property after a neighbor reported that a large black man had broken in, the actor said on Friday.
Large, bald-headed black man. That fits the bill for me.
Anyways, it happened in Santa Monica, at his home in Santa Monica, California. Rhames said he was watching ESPN in his basketball shorts when he heard a knock at his front door. He says, I get up, I open the door, and there's a red dot pointed at my face from a 9mm gun, and they say, put up your hands. Literally, he claimed. The police officer who allegedly pointed the gun at him was joined by 2 other police officers, a police dog, and the captain of police. The latter who eventually recognized Rhames not from his film work, but because their sons' respective high school basketball teams had previously played against each other. I mean, how do you not know Ving Rhames, for Christ's sake? I mean, he's been in so many great movies. I mean, he's in Mission Impossible, the new Mission Impossible. He's been in all those.
When you work a job like the police, you don't get Friday nights off. You don't get Saturday nights off. You don't get Sunday nights off. You don't get to go out with your family to the movies because you're working when everybody else is out having a good time. So let's move past that. Here's the big deal. In any movie you've seen Ving Rhames in, he is a bad guy. You're talking like the worst guy you've ever seen in your life.
Come on. That gives him reason to point a gun at his head. I mean, at his own home.
Hey, we're talking primal. You see the guy's face, I recognize him from something, and it wasn't anything good. Ving Rhames.
Please.
Big, bald-headed black dude.
I wonder.
And, you didn't get the gun pointed in your face, but somebody somewhere should have said, oh, guy's an actor. Or Ving Rhames just said, hey, I'm an actor. All that stuff you see on TV is not real. This is my real house.
All right, well, let me ask you a question. How much do you think?
Did he say that? Did he say that?
I don't know, Jig. I wasn't there.
No, he didn't. But that's why I had the gun in his face.
I'm wondering how much, he's in the movie Pulp Fiction, and, he got booty holed by that guy. I wonder how much they paid Ving Rhames to, because the other guy.
You think it was more than $2,000?
It had to be more than $2,000, right? Don't you think? If I'm going to take that,
that was in his backside.
It was, man. I wonder if it was, the outtakes or whatever. How many takes did it take to do that scene? You know what I mean? Was it one take? Did Ving Rhames, have multiple takes, on that one? So anyway,
he had a Band-Aid on the back of his head. You don't know how hard he is.
Anyways, they basically say, I guess a neighbor reported this, that a large black man was breaking into his home. When Rhames went across.
That's not believable.
All right, hold on.
Santa Monica.
All right.
If your house getting broke into, it's gonna be somebody black.
Yeah,
because I used to be that somebody black.
You were that guy. When Rhames went across the street to confront the neighbor with a police officer and the police chief by his side, the woman denied it. Rhames alleged in the interview.
I would too. I live there.
Anyways, they basically said the Santa Monica Police Department apologized for it. But man, I mean, seriously, I mean, you've got to be so careful as an African American person with the cops. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I mean, I played golf with a cop he's a cop from Oxnard. He was a nice guy and all that, but we were talking about what's going on in our society.
They have black people in Oxnard? I'm surprised.
Well, I think they have a lot of Hispanics there too. He said it's like a ghetto out there, and I said, really, Oxnard's like a ghetto? He goes, yeah. So, but what he told me, and this is sort of scary and frightening for everybody out there, including me, is that he said that the cops think of everybody as a bad person. That everybody, it doesn't matter who you are or what you're wearing or what you're driving or anything.
Well, yeah, that's actually good thinking for them. That's going to keep them alive longer.
Well, that scares the hell out of you, because guess what? They're always on the defensive. You know what I mean? The cops are always on the defensive, and it doesn't matter who you are or what you're wearing or what color skin you are. These guys think you're a bad person, and that scares the hell out of me. I got to just say,
you're a bad guy to you prove. Otherwise, I'm good with that, because I've lived that, and that's why you wanted Sheriff Bob Lindsay to be the sheriff, because he was going to end that. But people don't like that, so they stick with what they got.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm telling you, so Ving Rhames' story, it's crazy. I mean, it's just our society is just completely whacked out about this whole racism thing. Every day you hear about something like this going on. Every day.
Can I say something, man? Everything that happens to a black person is not racism.
I didn't say it was.
Very recently, I've learned this recently.
Go ahead.
You know, I talked to a lot of black guys who've been in jail, and they'll tell you it's all racism, 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 racism. And now, as you look at it, it might not be as much racism as you think, as it might be stuff that's logical. Don't break into people's houses at night.
Don't do something stupid. Don't do something stupid.
You know, there it is. And the thing is, man, a black guy got blamed for it. Or they should have been very brave. Look, you went to this guy's house, and here's a guy that doesn't get to go out on Friday nights, doesn't get to go out on Saturday nights, because he's working those nights. When you're out having a good time, cops are working. They don't get to go to the movies with their
angry.
loved ones.
You're telling me they're angry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, but the thing is, they show up at the house, and they see this guy that looks familiar to them as a criminal. They don't immediately think this guy was in a movie. They see, big black guy, there he is, put the gun on him, and then and if he was did he say, hey, I'm an actor, I play a bad guy on TV, I'm a regular guy in real life? Bet you he didn't say that 1,000 times. Because here's the deal. If he would have said that, everyone would have had a laugh. They know they live in L.A., there's actors everywhere. Because in the movies that Ving Rhames plays, he's a badass criminal.
All right.
He is the epitome of evil.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with one thing. Doesn't have to do with the other. It's profiling.
If you're a regular cop and you come in contact with the Ving Rhames character in the movie, you're already dead.
All right.
I mean, think of all the characters Ving Rhames has played, and you're a street cop. You're dead.
I just want to know how many takes. I just want to know how many takes it took to shoot that scene where Ving Rhames is getting reamed by the white guy, Zen or whatever. That's all, and how much he was paid for it. That's all. $2,000. That's what I want to know about. Hey, before we go, I got to talk about. We talked about this thing called the Kiki Challenge. I had no idea what this Kiki Challenge was until the guru got it. Are you kidding me? You think I'm that stupid? So what the Kiki Challenge is, if you haven't seen it, this is one of the most asinine things besides eating soap pods, and putting them on YouTube. This is the most asinine thing I've ever heard. What you do is you're in your car. You get out of your car and your car is moving. I guess you put it in neutral or drive. And then you get out of your car while you're on the street and you start dancing. You start dancing while your car is moving. Okay?
What's wrong with dancing in the street, Gary?
While your car's moving, for Christ almighty, Jesus, you get hit by, are you kidding me? So anyways, I just find it completely idiotic to do something like that. I have no idea why they're doing it. I guess this is going around the world. This isn't just a thing in the United States that's happening. This is happening around the world. So in Tunisia, a woman got out of her car. You can see it on YouTube if you want to go on YouTube. A woman, or just it's on Google it or whatever. A woman got out of her car, started doing the Kiki Challenge, dropped her purse while she was doing it, and two guys in a motorcycle snatched her purse up, stole her purse. So I'm just.
Now here's more of a question. Did she win the Kiki challenge?
Is there a win? What is it? What what prize do you win? Does the stuff go viral and you get paid?
She's the only person that ever had her purse stolen. Did she get a prize for that?
Yeah, right. I mean, seriously, it's the most.
Is Drake gonna give her some money?
It's the most stupid. Who started? Did Drake start this crap? I mean,
Drake. Yeah.
Drake started this stupidity. Really? He's a moron. He's a total moron. I mean, I can't even. You're in your car. Your car's made. God knows. I mean, if your car veers to the right or the left, or somebody oncoming traffic, or a kid rides his bike across. I mean,
one of the Kiki challenges is with somebody's car actually hitting a pedestrian, but that's because the pedestrian was on their phone texting and not paying attention to But,
well,
but
then
whatever.
they deserve to be hit.
It does.
But it's so.
That's Google Kiki challenge. What was it? Duarte, California.
I tell you, people are so stupid nowadays. I mean, the dumbification, pussification of America is just out of control right now. I cannot believe that. No, I do not approve of the Kiki challenge of getting out of your car while it's moving and you're dancing in the street. No, I do not approve of that. And anybody who's doing that, and if somebody has done that that's listening to the show right now, please turn off the show. Please never listen to the show again. Please, because you're you know what?
They last listened to the Controlled Chaos show with Gary Garver, and then they did the Kiki challenge.
Please do not listen to the show anymore, because if you're doing the Kiki challenge where you're getting out of your car while it's moving and dancing like a dope on the street, please, I just don't want you to listen to the show anymore. You're just,
So you're saying you don't condone that activity at all?
I do not.
Not even a little bit? Not
even a little bit. That is the stupidest effing thing. Besides eating the soap pods.
Okay, well, what if I say this, Gary? What if I say, hey, you know what, you're a white guy, this is a black identity thing, we need to be black and get out of our cars and let our cars go run willy-nilly down the street because that's a part of our culture, then it would be okay, right?
No, it wouldn't be. I think you'd be still stupid. I think you'd be black, white, Tunisian, Jew. I don't think any Jews are getting out of their car doing the Tiki challenge. You
answered the question.
There you go. I think if a Jew's doing it, you don't. These stupid. And I don't care what you are. I don't care what religion you are or race or what. You're doing the Kiki challenge where you're getting out of your car while it's rolling down and dancing like a dope. You deserve to be hit. You deserve to be hit by another car. And by the way, I wonder what would happen if somebody comes out and does the Kiki challenge and accidentally somebody hits them because they just get out of their car.
That actually happened already.
I'm sure it did. And I wonder who's going to get, wonder what happens to that person. Does that person get sued? Does that person go to jail?
Got screwed for the first
20-something
hours because the driver got screwed because he had a beer 4 hours before this happened, had a .02 alcohol level.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
It took until these videos took off for somebody to say, hey, this wasn't because this guy was drinking. This was because he was out on the road. I thought he was going to jail. Yeah.
Well, it's stupid. You got to be a dope to do that. Hey, we got to go right now, Jigga. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, man. I'll hit you tomorrow.
All right, brother.
Popeye's Day tomorrow, dog.
Popeye's Day tomorrow. That's right. Taco Tuesday. All right, you guys, it's Controlled Chaos. Be careful out there. It's going to be hot as hell. You know what I mean? The planet's burning up. Just be careful out there. It is Controlled Chaos. We'll be back tomorrow. Jigga Jones, Gary Garver, have a great Monday, people of Earth. I'm addicted. Whatever. Let me just, sorry to screw that one up. You and me. I'm on the edge, get against the wall. I'm so distracted, I love to strike you. Here's my confession, you learned your lesson. Stop me before I do it again. Just
Melinda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.